just what's up and welcome back, man. It is game day versus the Atlanta Hawks. The Raptors are rolling right now, looking for a fifth straight, I believe, and we've just been day and night from what we were at one point this season. Just so improved. Guys are finding their roles. We finally have a healthy roster right now, knock on wood. A lot's going the right way. So you got to appreciate moments like this because as we've learned over the last couple years, even when you feel like you're a good team, things can get in the way, circumstances pop up, but right now things feel great. Gary Trent Jr. is on an absolute tear. Scotty Barnes tying up the game late last game. There's endless positives to bring out here. Fred VanVleet's an all-star. I mean, really above all else. But the real redeemer here is that we're at a record of 27-23. This is big stuff, guys. A chance to get 5 games over 500 for the first time this season. I'm really hoping we can pull it off. And if you look below, you can see the bets I have for tonight. Chris Boucher, this was a weird bet. I believe it was plus 100, but I felt like, I don't know. Atlanta's got a lot of length. Chris is playing good. They're going to clog up the middle. I bet you Chris gets a three-pointer tonight. That was sort of my rough logic there. Scotty Barnes over 2.5 assists. Same sort of deal. They're going to be clogging the paint. Scotty's pretty good at driving. He'll probably kick it to another guy. They'll get a perimeter shot. I don't know. I just like the idea of Scotty getting some assists tonight. That one felt right. 2.5 is a pretty low line. So there we go. Total odds are plus 210. So that's over triple your return on your money if you end up taking the parlay. And we'll see how it goes. But as you guys know, at the end of the day, the only thing I care about is the Raptors getting a W. So let's set our sights on that. And let me know if you guys have any bets, though. Toss them down in the chat. Appreciate everyone who's already showing up. Of course, we got our legends out here in the chat. So the current score right now says 16-15. We went on a bit of a run there. Trae Young from deep misses that off the back. Rebounded by Siakam. I've been really happy with Spicy. Most people knew me as the Siakam hater. I was definitely a critic. And I think rightfully so. But right now, I'm going to rightfully give him his flowers as he hits a little mid-range J there. That's what I'm talking about. Pascal Siakam playing the finesse game. I do still prefer to see him going and getting dirty. I think that's the best version of Pascal, but he's developed enough to the point where, those spot-up jumpers, they're kind of money. Trae Young throws it over to the Velvet Mamba. Kevin Huerter shoots the 3, misses the 3, and good box out there by Barnes. That's underappreciated, even though OG and Anunoby got the rebound. Siakam backing in on Collins. Fighting around, gets the ball stripped from him, but no foul. I thought he grabbed a hand there. Anyways, Huerter brings it back up court, back to Collins, who shoots the 3. Yeah, we're going to let John Collins shoot 3. I'm not too worried about him hitting 3s on us. Scotty Barnes driving. Kicks it back out to Fred from deep. Chalk it up. Chalk it up. That's the exact type of play I said I was waiting for, and the exact type of play that made me feel like I could bet on Scotty Barnes' assists tonight. There he goes. Gets one early at least. 5 minutes left in the opening frame. John Collins throws it down, and the post to Onyeka gets blocked. And then back to Collins. Collins gets fouled, but good job not letting him finish. If you're going to foul hard. Make sure he doesn't get the and one. I'll take it. I got the ice and the flames at the same time. Quite the predicament. We got 41 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Jimmy Hoffa pointing out Josh is always delayed on calls, but that's good. You can catch them if you've missed any. So that's an interesting reality of the live stream. I'm literally using Rogers cable TV. Like I don't know how to get it more up to date. I don't know. Maybe I got to buy like a more expensive plan or just go ahead and buy what is it? A Game Pass or NBA Pass? You guys get what I mean. Maybe that would be the closest to being up to date, but then the stream itself takes a few moments to actually come through, so there's a natural delay there. And next thing you know, I'm seeing things like a minute to 2 late, maybe even more. But yeah, I'll try to figure out a way to get that kind of cooking by playoff time. Make sure that the delays maybe like 20 to 30 seconds. Get it a little bit more manageable than it is right now. And Marcel Martin dropping an early super chat. Man, the bald Mamba. Who else? He's saying drop a like, Spike. And hey, people, I can get behind that. So if you're watching this right now, do me a big favor. Drop a like, Spike. It's always appreciated. Once we get up to 100, that's when I shut my mouth and I stop panhandling for the likes. But if you can help get me there, it would be definitely, as I said, appreciated. Kevin Huerter goes up for the mid-range. Misses that. Wow. Fortuitous for the Raptors. Siakam Pulls another three. Oh! Heat check for Spicy, man. Knocks it down. 26-17. The Hawks had us up by they were up by 11 at one point. Am I wrong? Either way, we had a decent deficit right out of the gate, and the Raptors just got on their horse. Collins, good defense. Great defense by Precious. Way to not foul. Play physical D and hold your ground, but then Collins. Trae Young finds him on the interior for the alley-oop. Whew. I gotta say, that's a fun duo to watch. Can't let Trae Young dictate the pace tonight. That's always the main takeaway when you're facing the Hawks. I mean, the Hawks without Trae Young is really they're a debatable team, but Trae Young puts them into, a kind of low-key a contender. They haven't played like one this season, but you guys get what I mean. Whoever watched playoffs last year gets what I mean. Precious Achiuwa takes a jumper. Wow. Okay, if he hit that, he missed it. Just missed it. But Precious surprises me a little bit more and more every game. Going to be represented at the Rising Stars game. Very excited to see that. Big rebound there for Boucher. We're drunk off the bagged milk. Spicy P goes up. Misses that one, but he's going to shoot too. What an opening quarter for Siakam. He's already got to have 10 points at least. He has 3 threes in this opening quarter, doesn't he? I did start a little bit late again. Hey, and we got another super chat coming in from guess who? Marcel Martin. He's saying Spicy is a GD All-Star, and he's proven it. You know what? I was so overwhelmed with joy for Fred VanVleet that I kind of did sleep on the fact that, Pascal, he kind of deserved, I'll rephrase that. His numbers deserve it for sure. But I also felt lucky to just have Fred there because I look at a team like the Hornets, who are a winning team, quite good, a lot of different guys, but no Miles, no LaMelo, and don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled that we have Fred VanVleet in over LaMelo, of course. But I'm just thankful that we have one because winning apparently doesn't guarantee it, which I think is the right way to do it. You just need to give it to the players who genuinely are all-stars. And Spicy P should have been one. But at the end of the day, the fact that we still got Freddie there, I'm living with it. But Marcel Martin making his case for Pascal and dropping the super chat as he does. Appreciate you. So 28-19, the current score. Raps looking nice right now. Spicy hits the free throw. Is that point number 17 already? Bro is a 20-piece in the opening quarter, basically. Just need one more three-pointer from him. John Collins backing in, kicks it back out to Bogdanovic, and then almost turns it over. But Collins has it. Bogdanovic gets it back and shoots the three and misses the three. Good defense by Toronto right now. Pascal gets downhill, and he's fouled. Way to attack. Hey, man, you see him being slow-footed, go right at him. John Collins picking up the foul there on Pascal Siakam. I got my flames on for that. I like that. And guys, if you have not done this yet, I got to remind you briefly here. Go and download the Javelin app. We are hooping as a community, and this is popping up soon. We are going to discuss it, Ben, Riker, and I. Even though we might not all be able to come every single time, we're going to at least set up an inaugural session here. We're going to get things rolling. People are going to meet. We're going to start linking up the hoop, and we're doing it through the Javelin app. The Javelin app, as I've been saying, it's like Tinder, but for pickup sports. You want to find people in your area who want to rent floor time, field time, ice time. I mean, you name it. This app has connections with all the local arenas, all the local facilities for leisure where you can go out because now we're out of lockdown and you can link up for some pickup sports because I know I've missed it. It's a great app. Go ahead to the description of this video. You will find a link to download it. Do it, man. Do it. You won't regret it. I promise you, I've been using this thing and I already love it. So we'll link up soon to play on the Javelin app. And you don't want to miss a chance to play some pickup hoops with the Raptors Digest community, of course. Marcel Martin absolutely hyping up his man Pascal in the chat right now. He's fired up. And also, guys, we are doing a sweater giveaway. Of course, we're at 22,000 subscribers, so thank you for that. And Ben and Riker, they tried to do the giveaway last night, but whoever won it in the auto generator was not in the chat. I believe you have to be in the chat to claim it. So they're going to a new winner tonight. So tune into the post game to see if you won it. You don't want to miss it. It looks like this. I'll give you guys a look. It looks like that. Pretty nice. Let me turn on my Flames here. Pretty nice. It's got like custom details on the back too. And you guys know the vibes. One of one clothing. I love it. Anybody got big plans tonight? Tell me about it in the chat. I'm curious. Everything's reopened now, so, you know, regular life resuming a little bit. It's nice. DeMarc de Gasol in the chat's a hilarious name, actually. That's underrated. Saying Fliggity Flames, B. Appreciate it, DeMarc. $17 for Spicy so far. He's got 4 rebounds to go with it. Come on now. He's eating up the Hawks. Stretching the floor. Yeah, I think that's 3 threes. Should have been an all-star. But I got to say, I see what happened to Charlotte, and I'm like, I'm just happy to have at least some representation. I think Miles Bridges over Chris Middleton would have been fair as well. Make it a case for Pascal, too. I'm just trying to be really unbiased right now because, you know, all-stars don't grow on trees, and even if a guy has the numbers, the averages, they do seem to weigh a little bit of winning there for sure. And even winning teams aren't guaranteed. It's tough, man. Bottom line is tough. But Pascal Siakam, certainly in that all-star tier, if you ask me. Oh, and hold on. Apologies for this. I almost missed another super chat here. Marcel Martin, I need your honest opinion on Ben's sour take on us not getting Norman Powell. I got to be real here. With work, I haven't even seen Ben's take on the Norm trade. If he's sour that we didn't get Norman Powell back, I know that they gave up like nothing for him, but like, you know, I don't think our needs are at guard right now. I mean, for sure we could use a decent backup point guard, but Norm's a shooting guard. Like to go pick him up and give up like a good player and like a draft pick, it just wouldn't really make sense. It's pretty far away from our team needs. Of course, it'd be nice to have on the team, and like we miss Norm. I don't know. I feel like if anything, we get him and immediately flip him for something better something more close to what we need as a team. Because I don't think Norm Powell is exactly it right now. No disrespect to Norm. He's going to take away shots from guys who really need to be getting them. But how about him going back to the clip? Oh, Pascal! Bro! Drive and fall and gets the circus shot to go. Thought that was about to be an and one, but Chris Boucher, great defense. That's 2 defensive possessions in a row. Stripping Lou Williams there. Him and Precious playing great lockdown D on the baseline. This is just like every little bit of what you want to see. OG Anunoby working in, gets open, hooks it up to Precious. Oh, woo! Head top. Man, the Flames are staying on. I don't even know why I bother turning them off right now, but... And shouts out to Marcel for the super chat. I'm getting distracted by how amazing my Raptors are playing right now. But to give you a little bit more of an in-depth take on the Norman Powell trade, I think that the Portland Trailblazers look ridiculous right now. Ridiculous. They're trying to convince a superstar to stay. And they're also trying to decide, okay, do we rebuild? And they're doing neither too great. Like, at least choose one side and direction and commit to it, because right now you're blowing both of them. Oh, Chris Boucher, man, showing off that wingspan. What? Okay, we are drunk off the bagged milk, ladies and gentlemen. No way around it. Wow. Bogdanovich, I gotta say, I'm thrilled for Norm. He gets to go home to LA. He's reunited with Serge and Kawhi. Gets to play for a winning team. Like, just so happy for Norman Powell. Really, I am. Genuinely, bottom of my heart, thrilled to see Norm as a Clipper. And I thought I'd never say that, but hey, we got enough to cheer about here in Toronto. I'm over what happened with Kawhi, and I guess eventually Serge too. It's just cool to see him in a good situation. Pascal, if he hit that, and we foul there in transition, Bogdanovich draws the foul. They'll be inbounding it with 2.4 seconds left, but 39-24 is the score for the Raptors right now. This is awesome. Hey, man, we got 85 live viewers, so if you guys are watching this right now, do me a favor, drop the like spike. We're currently at 27. As soon as we get up to 100, that's when I stop panhandling for the likes, so help me get there sooner than later. I always appreciate it, guys. Hawks inbounding. Wow, what's going on here? Yeah, stoppage of play. They got DeLon Wright inbounding the ball, former Raptor. I can't believe last time we faced the Hawks, he was on the court, and I was like, who is that guy? And then he passed the ball, and I think I heard one of the announcers say it, and I was like, no, that's not DeLon Wright. Is it? That's DeLon Wright. I felt borderline disrespectful that I didn't immediately recognize him, but, to the same note, he's got like some new hair. Haven't really figured out where he's been at the past few years. But I'm a big fan of DeLon Wright, too. He's sneaky. If you can have him coming off your bench, you're in a pretty good situation, in my opinion. DeLon Wright looking around. He's an underrated defender, too. But yeah, I'm going to stop hyping up the Hawks right now. Bogdanovic. Oh, wow. Wow. Hits the three to close the end of the first. Atlanta needed something. They get that. Has Kevin Knox even really played so far for Atlanta? He kind of flopped as a player, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't really... Maybe this is sad to say. I don't really care that Kevin Knox flopped. He's not on the Raptors. Doesn't really have anything to do with teams that I like. If anything, it's probably good that he flopped. But just pointing out someone who didn't really live up to the draft hype. But he's still young, man. He's got a lot of career ahead of him. Who knows what happens? Marcel Martin saying OG is a cash machine. OG Anunoby hit the biggest shots of last game. I gotta say, he really did. Before overtime, into overtime, when it came down to hitting an open three in the clutch, I mean, Gary Trent Jr. was showing off the ice in his veins, but OG Anunoby's been really amazing in the clutch. I still have some questions about the way OG approaches the game from time to time, but for the most part, and especially recently, I'm thrilled. And he's doing it the best in the clutch. Those last few minutes, the overtime quarters, when we got quarters, you can't call them quarters, overtime frames when we're dealing with that situation. He's been playing at the moments where you got to win. And he's so intense, man. When I say intense, he plays with a lot of aggression, decisiveness. He's physical. I love the player that OG Anunoby is. Gotta wonder if he'll end up being an all-star one day. I mean, like, defense is underrated in all-star voting, but Susie pointed out DeLon is always silky smooth. He is, man. He is. Offensively, he's nice. Defensively, he's high effort, rangy. He's a good player. Like I said, if you have him coming off of your bench, you're in a pretty good situation. I mean, the Hawks have him and Lou Williams coming off the bench. They have no shortage of bench scoring. And I think that's reflected in the league stats too. I believe the Hawks are like right up there in terms of bench production, even though Trae Young's still the lifeline of their team. Oh, hold on now. We got another super chat popping up from my guy Marcel Martin. It seems as though he's dropping a super chat to bring my attention to another comment made by Ray in the chat. Sorry, Ray, I didn't get to that immediately, but Marcel making sure you are heard. He's saying, Josh, I heard Pascal might get traded. Not sure how true this is, but what are your thoughts? Well, shouts out to Marcel. Shouts out to Ray. Thank you for asking the question, Ray. I didn't see that at first, but oh man, I don't know if you guys want my honest one here. Like, you'd be selling ultimately very, very high on Siakam, which is a smart thing to do. We sold high on Norman Powell and ended up with Gary Trent Jr., right? It's hard to accept at the moment because you're trading away a guy who's playing his best, but you see in the long run what it does for your team. I'm a little bit reluctant because I like the way we're playing right now. I really, really do. And there's not many centers who are available, at least to my knowledge, on the market that we could go and flip Pascal Siakam for. And ultimately, if you're not getting a center, I don't really think you're pressed to do a whole lot at the moment. I mean, maybe if you get a superstar, but I'd be surprised. If Masai does something, I'm going to have faith in it. And I would understand exploring your deals when players are doing good versus bad, right? That's the whole issue is we always want to trade a player when he starts to fall off. Well, it's like, that's kind of an issue in and of itself, right? How am I going to trade a guy with very little diminishing trade value here? I'm not going to get what it's worth. And we did the right thing with Norman Powell. We got younger, got a little bit better defensively. And Gary Trent Jr. is low-key kind of like a Zach LaVine type player, potentially one day. They play very different, but you get what I mean. He could be in that tier of just under superstar, or at least that's what certain anonymous GMs in the league are saying. And I don't know if I fully agree, but I can see it. I'm going to be optimistic. I can see it. With Pascal, of course, he's older, a little bit older than some people think. He will be a free agent, not next year, but I think the year of 2024, that off season, he's going to be a free agent. You know, if the right deal's there, the right deal's there. I trust Masai, but I wouldn't see it as likely. But I get that's not going to be it's going to be an unpopular take right now. He's playing so great, and I'd rather not make a move. But hey, man, you're going to dangle a superstar in front of my face. I don't know what I would do. I trust Masai though to give my answer. Hawks hit the 3. So 39-33. Gotta keep the foot on the gas here. Delano Banton hands it off to OG and Anunoby. OG, back out to Delano. Delano's got some nice little minutes right now. You know, a lot more than Malachi Flynn. The man hasn't touched the floor in ages. Precious Achiuwa driving. Ooh, nice drive and little... Ooh! Tommy Moreau, you see that? You see what our boy just did? Oh! That's nice. Precious Achiuwa driving hard. Kind of going with a little hezzy, a little bit of creating some space with the shoulder. Goes back up with the little float. I'll call it a hook shot, actually. Little hook floater. Showing off some improved mitts there. He's softening up those hands. And then OG and Anunoby getting the steal. We're back on the offensive end. And then unfortunately turns it over. But OG and Anunoby picking off another pass of the Hawks there. Just defensively engaged, predicting all of their moves. Hey, Mustafa, I see you in the chat, man. Hope you're doing well, too. Of course, he's popping in, checking up on me. And guys, if you're watching this right now, do me a big favor. Drop a like spike. We already got 120 viewers right now, and we're not even close to halftime. This is like really representative of how much we've grown as a live stream. Do me a big favor. As soon as we get to 100 total likes on this video, you guys know I'll do some sick stuff for like, help me get there, and then I'll stop asking for it. You guys are the best. Bogdanovich drives, gets fouled, but does not get the extra bucket. So he'll be shooting too. Chris Boucher picking up the foul there. I've been so happy with Chris. I say that pretty much every game now, but with how hard I was on him, bro, I was chewing him out. I was at the beginning of the season, I was like, you're a fraud. You were a fraud, Chris Boucher. Like a shell of yourself at the moment. Like where did the player I saw last year go? You know, we have a chance to be playing winning basketball. You're back in Toronto. The big difference was we now have Kem Birch and we now have Precious Achiuwa, two guys that weren't there for a lot of last season. Chris Boucher got used to the ultimate green light. And you know how he plays with the ultimate green light. It's the best Chris Boucher you're going to get. So we had to adjust to a limited role, finding different ways to contribute. And now he goes out there with the mindset of Dennis Rodman and just all energy, all physicality, and of course, you get him on those shooting nights. I'm betting on it tonight. I hope he makes at least 1 3. I still think that's a good bet. We'll see where it goes, but Chris Boucher's done a full 180 is the takeaway here, and I couldn't be happier to see it. Shouts out the Canadian. Gary Trent Jr. with the ball right now. He's covered by Hunter, creates a little bit of space, goes up, just misses his mid-range J. 41-35. Bogdanovich bringing it up court, thinks about the 3, throws it into the post, and then Hunter, ooh! I like DeAndre Hunter. Bro is smooth in the mid-range. Really smooth and good defender too. But I gotta say his mid-range is what stands out the most to me. OG turns, drives, misses the reverse, but we get the offensive board. Who else other than Chris Boucher? Throws it to Delano. A couple Canadians hooking up here for Toronto. Back out. OG for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Onyeka. Anybody who knows Onyeka, anyone who's heard me talk about Onyeka, you know I'm a big fan of the Big O. And he's huge, actually. I kind of forgot how big he is. He's next to Scotty Barnes right now, and he's like substantially bigger. But I'm a big Onyeka Okongwu guy, I gotta say. Monty Python asking, dude, what's going on? We let them back in. Yeah, it's 4-point lead right now for Toronto. We're we were looking pretty nice there for a moment. We were running away with the game, but of course it's a game of runs. You know, we're going to have ours. They're going to get theirs. It's just that old Marshawn Lynch saying, I know I'm going to get got, but I got to get mine more than I get got. Got to score more points than the opposing team. And I still think we'll have a good chance of doing that. We are right now, but of course Monty Python pointing out that, you know, we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit there. That's for sure. DeLon Wright at the free throw line right now. Ooh, he's got some like golden Kobe's on with purple decals. Those are nice. And Kobe's are definitely my favorite ball shoe, but ever since the tragic passing of Kobe. They're not made anymore, or at least they delayed the manufacturing of them for a long time, reasonably so, and you cannot buy an affordable pair of Kobe's anymore. They are a straight collector item. I miss it, though. I miss being able to go and buy, like, low-cut Kobe's. It's my favorite. I used to have this icy pair of mint green ones. Ooh, they were nice, but they're those Kobe's I had for a long time, so I definitely worked them into the ground. Chris Boucher gets fouled. He'll be shooting 2. I gotta say, R.I.P. to the legend Kobe Bryant. It's been a while, a couple years now, but him, Gigi, anyone else that passed away in that crash, like, the heaviest condolences I can possibly give. I think I brought it up the other day on live stream. I won't damper the mood or anything, but just how you remember where you were when you found out that Kobe passed away. It's one of those crazy moments in history where it's like, I can't believe what I'm hearing. But the legend of Kobe Bryant will live forever for sure. Chris Boucher hits his first one. Got to make the gimmies. And then he hits both. Okay, Chris. I know I'm using flames right now for the free throws, but this team has some struggles with free throws at times. So when we're taking the gifts we're given, I'm going to be happy. I'll use the flames for that. Hunter shoots the 3. Gets it. Wow. Chris Boucher kind of daring him to shoot there, and he knocks it down. 1-point game. 8 minutes left until half. Chris Boucher drives, puts it up, and then there we go. He gets fouled again. He's going to be shooting 2. We're getting Bogdanovich into a little bit of foul trouble here. Got to look back in the chat, make sure I haven't missed anything. I think we're largely good. And Gary Trent Jr. Okay. Picking right up where he left off. Hitting a nice little smooth J there. Puts the Raptors up by 3. Lou Williams with the ball. Another former ex-Raptor. Was 6th man of the year in the 6. Bogdanovich misses that. Banton fighting for the board and gets it. Great hustle. And then it's swatted away by DeLon Wright. Williams back out to Wright. Hawks getting reset up here on offense. Hunter drives in the mid-range, misses that, thankfully. He's scary in the mid-range. Then Scotty Barnes will take it across half. What do you got, Scotty? Ooh, he's kind of cooking on Yeko with the dribble there. Goes up and gets it. Oh! He had the big O dancing. 47-42. Big bucket by the rookie. And then out of bounds off the Hawks. Yes, sir. Keep that defensive energy up. And we got Champion Gold Gaming dropping a super chat here. Saying, who has the best cheeks on the Raptors? My boy. Come on now. But since you dropped a super chat, I'll give you an answer. I mean, Fred VanVleet, because Kyle Lowry handed him the torch, so it's only right. That's my answer. Fred VanVleet for top cheeks on the team. And shouts out to Champion Gold Gaming, doing what he does, dropping a super chat. Appreciate you, bro. I'm getting Burger King ads right now on my TV. Does anyone even go to Burger King anymore? It's like Arby's. I don't know how they stay in business. Am I sleeping on Arby's, though? Because a few people have told me I am. And there's got to be something good about it because, I mean, they do stick around somewhat. It seems like it's halfway between like a McDonald's and a Subway. And I don't know if that's where you want to be necessarily. I don't know. Oh, and hold on. I'm missing some more super chats here. My apologies, guys. We got Paul Punt Legend saying Raptors Digest, fam. Enjoy the ride for 5. Hey, man, shouts out to Paul Blunt, dropping a super chat. And just another longtime legend here. I appreciate you, my guy. And then we got Marcel popping out with another one saying, Kyle, Bubble Butt Lowry has the best cheeks of all Raptors ever. Hey, man, no one's disputing that. I don't even think Champion Gold's disputing that. Those, we'll need to hang those cheeks in the rafters because that's where they belong. And shouts out to Marcel for his super chat. Let me check up on my bets right now. So as you can see below, I have Scotty Barnes. I need him to get at least 3 assists. And then Boucher, he has not hit a 3, but let me go see what Scotty's assist numbers are at. I know he for sure has 1. He had a really nice one earlier. Fred VanVleet hitting a 3, which was what did it for me. But let's see. So right now, Barnes, he's already got 2 assists, guys. I'm not superstitious. I'm going to go ahead and call that a lock. It's done, ladies and gentlemen. He's hitting the over on his assists. Now we just need Chris to come through with a big 3-pointer. Hey, and we got Champion Gold responding with an opinion here saying, I disagree. Kyle's cheeks are beef. Utah's are fresh. Okay. Champion Gold. Come on now. But shouts out to you for the super chat. I always do appreciate it. Scotty Barnes with the ball here, working on Herter. Backing in. The hook shot just misses, rolls off the rim. Rebounded there by Collins, and now it's brought up by Trae Young. We're going to need to keep him in check tonight. He was out last time we faced the Hawks. And they gave us a run towards the end, so, we can't be taking off quarters or anything like that. Nice. Good defense there by Siakam on Herter, limiting the shot there, forcing him to miss. And then Siakam, oh! Bro, that was a tough shot. Man, that's a difficult shot right there. How many points does he have already? He's going off. A Euro step and 1? Oh, that was sick. He's playing out of his mind right now. He does have a chip on his shoulder after not making the All-Star team. Hey, and shouts out, again, hold on. My guy Marcel said, I disagree. Utah's cheeks are deflated from riding the bench. Oh, damn. Yuta Watanabe catching strays right now from the chat, but Marcel ain't really lied one bit because he's been on the bench consistently this past stretch. And Yuta Watanabe needs to prove himself. He's kind of getting under my skin a little bit out there too. And we also got my guy Paul Blunt saying, going deep, Chuck Hayes for cheeks. Okay, Champion Gold, man, look what you did. You created a super chat war over the nicest set of cheeks on the Toronto Raptors. Look what you did. But shouts out to everyone dropping super chats nonetheless. And I will never forget Chuck Hayes' form when he took free throws. Man would fall over. He's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa out there. He would get to the point where he's just about to lose balance and huck it. Hey, and hold on. Gary Trent Jr. knocking down the 3. That's what I'm talking about. Raptors up by 11. And of course, Champion Gold coming here to defend his old take, saying Siakam finally going deep in the cheek. You know what? I need to draw the line somewhere here, people. Champion Gold. I gotta draw the line, bro. I gotta draw the line. The cheek talk, we gotta keep it to a limit. But thank you so much for dropping a super chat. I appreciate you. I really do. Fred VanVleet's covered right now by Trae Young. Throws it down to Scotty Barnes. He's gonna go to work on Herter. Oh, errant pass picked off by DeLon Wright. I told you he's got a nice defense. Then showing off the layup package in transition at the other end. Whoo. Marcel Martin. Oh, my God. The super chats are just raining right now, guys. I appreciate this so much. Marcel Martin saying the Cheeks just gave us an 11-point lead. Yeah, maybe we actually should just keep talking about the Cheeks this whole time. And then another super chat coming in right after from my guy, Tom Duke. The Duke of Raptors Digest saying, Jamal McLaur must have big ones. He's our biggest dude on our bench. Oh, my God. Guys. With the super... Oh, Gary Trent Jr. knocking down a 3. I simply refuse to ignore a super chat, so you know what you're doing right now. I tried to cut off the Cheeks talk, and I think I made it worse. But shouts out to Tom Duke, and shouts out to Jamal McLaur. I'm mispronouncing his last name, but big cat on the bench. You guys know who he is. Brings a lot of life and energy to this team. One of our assistant coaches for a long time now. Might have the most legendary Cheeks on the team, according to Tom. Trae Young hits the first one. 55-47, the current score. 4 minutes until halftime. You guys know what happens at halftime. It's the Hot Takes segment. At Josh D. Goodwin on Instagram. That's where you can find me. Send me a DM. We're going to get you on to talk at halftime about what you think this Raptors team needs to do to win the game, what you saw in the first half, and really any hot takes you have about the Raptors in general, you don't want to miss it. Siakam with the ball. He's just been lights out so far in this first half. Goes up, gets blocked partially there by Capella and misses. It's in Trae Young's hands. Up to Hunter, and one. Ooh. DeAndre Hunter's nice. It's good to see Khem Birch back healthy and playing. He's got the mask on. He's all masked up on the court. And whoa! Absolute hammer of a super chat right now. Thrown out by Marcel Martin saying, I bet GTS got cheeks. GTS, you talking about Gary Trent Sr. Man. Marcel. Bro, literally you just stacked up a massive super chat to hammer home that Gary Trent Sr., we might be sleeping on him as King Cheeks in the building tonight. Marcel Martin, they don't make him like you anymore. Thank you so much for dropping that crazy super chat and bringing attention to another former Raptor legend in Gary Trent Sr. And if you guys have not followed him on Instagram yet, go do it. Why haven't you done it? He's the funniest follow on the whole app, I promise you. But Marcel, bro, big time appreciation. I'm going to follow it up with some more flames for Marcel because thank you so much for dropping that. It means the world to me. You guys are literally the best. Even when we're talking about cheeks, you guys are just literally coming through here for me. I appreciate it. So foul laid here. I believe in the middle of the Cheeks saga there a moment ago, I saw Fred VanVleet hit a shot, so that's nice to see. Freddie All-Star. A lot of people in the NBA talking about the LaMelo snub. It's not really relevant. I get it per 36 numbers, yada, yada, yada. Like, I understand, but to the same note, Fred VanVleet does have higher stats. His team recently has had a really good winning percent, and you can't ignore what the man does on defense. I know it's All-Star weekend, but defense, like, it contributes to your overall stock as a player. You got to take that into consideration. And I know LaMelo gets a bunch of steals, but Fred VanVleet is a different type of defender. We know this. Bro, oh my God, guys. Paul Blunt throwing out a huge super chat saying, we the Cheeks, WTC. Paul, you guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. Champion Gold, look what you started here. Paul Blunt throwing down the hammer with a massive super chat. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it so much. And then Champion Gold, man. Oh my God. He's throwing out another super chat. He's saying, time for Cheeks animation movement won't be stopped. Bro, you're right. At this point, like, I need to do it. I wish I could make one mid-game to apply here. And I don't know how I'm going to make this. You know what? You know that old photo of Kyle Lowry with the Photoshop and of him in the Daisy Duke jeans? You guys know the one I'm talking about. Don't make me feel weird here. You guys know the one I'm talking about. I'll need to get that as the animation. But I got to shout out the guys again, man. Thank you so much to everyone who's chipping in with the super chats. You guys are great. And Paul Blunt and Champion Gold most recently. Thank you, guys. Fred misses the 3. 3 minutes left until halftime. Load up those hot takes, guys. I want to hear them. Trae Young with the ball. Makes a quick move there on VanVleet. Goes up and gets it to go off the glass. Wow. He was surgical on that move. VanVleet brings it across half. Driving there on DeAndre Hunter. The double comes. Never mind. They change off. Trae Young's on him now. Oh! Get a map, Trae! And then out to Scotty. Oh, I wanted him to hit that so bad. And Pascal gets the offensive board, but just leaves the putback short. Hawks get it. Trae Young to the corner. Hunter drives and then gets it to go off the glass. Great little move to get open in front of the net. Wow. Oh my God, guys. Another massive super chat. You kidding me right now? Tom Duke absolutely rolling on the ground in laughter right now, dropping the sticker, a $10 super chat. Man, thank you, Tom Duke. You got the Duke of Raptors Digest, dropping another big one. You guys are the best. I appreciate it so much. So Tom Moreau saying, I have to decide on Monday whether or not to go on an evening shift. Raptors Digest live watch along may tip the scale. Hey, Tom, we're going to be on live. Don't you worry. We will be on live. So if you're around, hop on in, of course. I know you wouldn't miss it anyways. I don't need to convince you. everyone, work comes first. Of course, it's how we're going to pay for the super chat about cheeks. But Tommy, if you're around, definitely hop back into the chat, of course. But hey, no pressure from us, man. You got to take care of your stuff, of course. Paul Blunt saying, hail the Duke. I'm put on flames for all you guys. Like, literally, as much as this is a goofy situation, like, thank you guys so much. Like, this makes a big difference. You guys, I can't even describe how much support I get from this community. It's amazing. I don't know any other Raptors community or NBA community out there that supports a micro creator like this. You guys are the GOATs. But drop the score predictions right now in the chat, guys. We'll talk a little bit about these at Hot Takes. I'll read some of them out. I'll give my score prediction as well. So right now it's 57-55. We got just over 2 minutes until half. I'm running equations and algorithms in my head. I'm like the guy from Good Will Hunting. The final score will be 113-107. Raptors win. Book it. I'm going to put it in the chat just to have this on paper. 113-107. Rap Chaz dub. You guys heard it here first. Mustafa saying 115-108 Raps. Okay, we're kind of in the same ballpark. Definitely in the same ballpark. I like it. Hey, and hold on. We got Marcel dropping another. Saying, ain't no micro. These some macro cheeks. Hey, don't you forget it, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, Marcel. You know what? Micro influencer, macro cheeks. I mean, most people out there with the macro cheeks get the macro influence. Look at Kim K, but it is what it is. Shouts out to Marcel. Cameron DeLon right now. Played 3 seasons with the Raptors. He was one of my favorite parts of the bench mob. You know, I miss a lot of those guys, especially Jakob Poeltl. A lot of buzz in the NBA about maybe going and reacquiring him. And out of all the players we've talked about reacquiring, I got to say the case for acquiring Poeltl is probably the most realistic for this Raptors team. Like all the other ones, it's like, I kind of get it. But this one I actually could see happening, but it's going to be pricey. You guys already know it's going to be pricey. I don't know. We'll see. I'd love for it to happen, but this team's rolling right now, so I'm not going to dismantle this team to go and get back a player that ultimately we had at one point already. Sold our souls for a championship, but I'd be lying to say that it didn't work out. Like, I'll take it. That's the ultimate goal in sports. Kem Birch hits both free throws. I love that. Got to take the gifts when they're given, and now Trae Young has the ball for the Hawks. Gives it up to Herter. Collins sets the pick. They're going to go for the alley-oop. Never mind. Herter goes and takes it himself and gets it to go off the glass. 59-57 right now. Wraps up. Siakam throws it to Barnes. Hand off to Van Vliet. Oh, almost disturbed that a little bit. Trae Young almost getting that pick, but Raptors hold on to it. Fred has it. Almost coughs it up again. Gets it to Birch. Gets it to Barnes. To OG. Ooh, the Raptors are a little discombobulated right now. They got to get a shot up. OG hikes one out of nowhere, and it's an air ball, so that's going to be a shot clock violation, unfortunately. And the super chats are absolutely flying. Anytime I look up at the screen, I got to make sure I didn't miss anything. If I ever miss a super chat, guys, spam me in the chat until I notice it. That would definitely be my bad. So 126 left. Scotty Barnes comes out, so is Kem Birch. Trae Young's walking the ball up for the Hawks. Gets it to Collins. Collins gets it to the corner. Herter shoots. Misses that. There you go. Perfect. OG got the rebound, and now he's bringing it up. Gives it to Precious. Precious is going to try to hand this off to Fred, but instead, never mind. He's going to take it himself. I've loved Precious these past few games. I've been high on Precious. He's one of those guys that I defend a lot. I feel like the only guy I really defend with no success is Svi Mikhailuk. And then Fred misses that. Oof. The Hawks are looking a little bit locked in defensively. We got to figure it out. They're disrupting all of our handoffs. They're getting in lanes. They're playing with some defensive purpose right now. And believe me, you can score on the Hawks, but right now they're definitely up the tempo defensively. That is to say the least. Got to ride the waves. It's a game of runs. Oh, nice block by Precious on Trae Young. And then thankfully, there we go. Chris Boucher climbing up and getting the rebound too. Just rock solid fundamentals there. Pascal driving. And then a blocking foul on Herter. Guys, this is about as ideal a time as any to remind you. If you have not downloaded the Javelin app, if it's not yet on your phone, go to the description in this video. Go to the link. It's at the very top. You can download the Javelin app and link up with the Raptors Digest community for some pickup hoops. We are doing this very soon. I, at very least, will be there like very consistently. Ben and Riker both are going to make some trips out to come and play with us. But even beyond what we're going to do as a community, this is an app with a ton of utility for meeting other people in your community. I mean, all over, really, that want to meet up and play pickup sports. There's a whole wide range of it. You got to download the app for yourself to see if your favorite sport's on there, but I bet you it will be. And this is a company that's growing quick. Right now, it's mainly based in the GTA, but soon to be all over Canada. Go check it out. Give it a download. It's much appreciated. Pascal misses the second free throw. 60-57. Hawks will get it close to the last shot here. I mean, it's like a 1 second game clock, shot clock difference. It's a one possession game too. Lock in on defense. Fred's guarding Trae. Trae drives. Tried to go for the alley-oop to Capella, but Capella was low-key sleeping there. And then Collins gets it. 0.2 seconds left. Yeah, that won't be good. Misses by a mile anyways. It's a Hail Mary. Well, it is what it is. Guys, we're up by 1 point. It's not a bad situation to be in, but we can definitely feel the momentum reversing a little bit in favor of the Hawks. However, usually when we come out of a halftime, Nick Nurse has his guys like clicking, especially at halftimes, timeouts. We usually come out of the gate gunning. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we can come up with at half. But if you're watching this right now, do me a favor. We're only about 30 likes away from being at 100. Once we're at 100, I zip it. I stop panhandling for likes. But if you can drop one right now, it's much appreciated. Helps the video do well. And you know that means a lot for this channel. So thank you guys. And I got to start off with a hot take segment. And of course, the segment within a segment, got to get my guy Marcel on here to open it up at very least. And then I'll get to some other callers. But Marcel's minute on the way. Here we go. All right, I'm giving him a ring right now. Marcel, what's up, man?
Bruh. So let's get into it. First of all, we got Spicy P, Pascal Siakam. The man, they can't stop him. Come on now. Not an all-star, but he's an all-star. Trae Young, you're not an all-star. They're making you dance. Like, come on, bro. Like, this team is on firing on all cylinders. The only reason why that big lead we had was 15, 14 points. The only reason why they got cut was because we let our starters rest, but that's fine. The bench didn't lose the lead. It's fine. It started to look a lot better, Josh. I don't know about you, but the team collectively is starting to look better, like, as a unit, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of guys off the bench are starting to turn it around. I think scoring off the bench is still an issue, but we're finding ways to get our starters rest and still make impacts off the bench. I mean, Kem Birch coming back is big. Chris Boucher has been playing great. Delano Banton's kind of figuring it out. Now, there's definitely some positives here for sure. What's your big key to the second half here, Marcel?
Big key to the second half is let Pascal go to work. This man is clocked in for an 8-hour shift and he ain't done yet. Let that man work.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I don't care who else is on the court. Let Pascal go to work. He's clocked in, baby.
I like it. All right, man, I'm with you on that one because he's been absolutely on fire in that first half. But do you have any other things to say to the Raptors Digest community here before we go to the next caller?
It's not how you start. It's how you finish. That's it.
Yes, sir. I love to hear that, Marcel. We'll see you in the chat during the second half, bro.
Yeah.
A legend as always. And Champion Gold dropping a super chat saying, put me on the phone next, bro. You know what, Champion Gold? Sure, I will do that. But You can say cheeks, you can say some funky stuff, but keep it reasonable, okay? Reasonable. I know I'm leaving that as a bit of a gray area, but reasonable. I gotta check my message requests. Oh my god, NFT after NFT. Hold on, I gotta get Champion Gold on quick. Champion Gold, when you DM me, say it's you so I know to put you on. But we're getting another caller in right now. Hold on, they hung up. But yeah, Champion Gold, say Champion Gold in the DM so I know to put you on. I'll get Vintage Pimpage on. Vintage, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, Josh?
How you doing, bro?
I'm alright. I'm good. Like, I've been feeling good about the Raptors lately, so yeah, life is good.
Hey, I'm with you. This has been a decent game so far. We're only up by a point. Felt like it could have been a bit more at times, but what did you think of the first half?
I mean, the thing that I'm a little concerned about is that they've managed to keep it as close as they have, so it's going to be an interesting second half. We'll see if, like, we can just continue to hit shots and limit our, smaller mistakes so we can eventually take another win and head off into the sunset, But I just quickly wanted to address, just kind of like where we are seated, like playoff-wise, and like whether or not we should pick up like new guys and make trades and such. And I really think we should, because this team is awfully mindful of the Detroit Pistons when they won their championship. Like, we're a few pieces away from having a team that has no real superstar, that A1 that we talk about always missing. And we've beaten every good team.
Yeah, man.
Every good team.
No, I'm with you fully. I'm with you. And this is, man, it's an interesting dilemma, right? Because maybe what this team needs isn't like an extra piece at the deadline. It's a couple years of experience, which might be like a weird thing to contemplate. But I think Masai still will be checking out some deals at trade deadline. If he can find the right one, he won't hesitate to make this team better. We've definitely learned that. And I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to drink that Kool-Aid too. I think we can contend sooner than we think.
Well, I'll give a hot take. I say we do it this year, as long as like Scotty doesn't need surgery on his knee, because that knee is looking wobbly as hell.
I got the hot takes animation playing for you, but I like that. I agree. We got to make sure that our stars are ready to go on the run. But if they are, then I think we will be buyers at the trade deadline. I said it after last game. I think we are. We're far closer to being buyers than we are to sellers. I'll say that for certain. But the trade deadline is going to bring up some interesting things. And it's cool, man. I like your take that this should be a season that we push. Who knows? Even if next year we're more experienced. Like,
you got to think, my guy. Like, you got to think, like, ain't nobody on our team, like, the A1. Like, we can drop 30 on you from just about every position.
That's true. That is facts.
So how do you game plan against that, right?
You don't.
Oh, let's shut down Van Fleet. Siakam goes off. Let's shut down Siakam. Like, Barnes goes off. Shut down Barnes. Oh, and Anunoby goes off. Like, that's a problem.
Man,
that's
it is.
Problem.
This team looks deadly. It looks deadly. Well, I love the optimism. I'm with you. I don't think it's like even a hot take anymore to say that this team has like genuine aspirations in the playoffs. So, Vintage, brother, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid too. Do you have any final things to say to the viewers before I go to the next caller?
No, man, just like all love to like what you're doing out there. Appreciate the Cheeks talk, that's big up. But yeah, just loving the stream and loving the community, man. That's what it's about.
Hey, man, the community is what's special. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'll continue to put on the show.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later. Good guy. Great guy. All right, I got to get to, okay, Champion Gold. I'm hitting him up right now. I saw him drop a super chat, so of course I got to play that super chat animation, but I'm calling Champion Gold right now as we speak. We're going to get this man to spill the hot takes. Was it not going to let me? Oh, here we go. Just 1 second, guys. I think I got York Baller calling me. York, I'll get you on right after. I just got to get my man Champion Gold on. I don't think he's talked on this before, so got to prioritize the first time callers, you know. Give me 1 sec. I apologize. I just literally had to hang up on someone. I think it was York Baller. I'll give you a call back right away in 1 second.
Hello?
Is this Captain Cheeks?
This is Champion Gold.
How's it going,
Josh,
Champion?
Man.
What was that?
Bro, this is Josh, man. I love your stuff. I just want to say shout out to the channel, man. I've been following you guys since your inception, basically. But I just want to say, man, get Pascal Siakam off my team, man. That pandemic, bro. Yo, during the bubble, man. We all Raptors fans had it tough, man. And he just kept spinning. And missing, man. We're not doing good over here, man. We need this guy out. If he spins one more time, man, it's just not good, man. No,
bro, he's got you on edge over there. If you see one more spin, I'm worried about you. Are you?
No, I'm kidding. It's all love. Love the team this year. Think we can do a playoff push. Wish list. Obviously, I want Cat, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Miles Turner too. Kind of aiming for him. We just need that center spot filled. And hey, if we get Serge Ibaka, I will not complain. It's just, the roster's pretty good right now. All love for Pascal. He's a great player. Almost made the All-Stars again. Fred VanVleet, same thing. Congrats to him. But big shout-out to what Masai is building. I think we got chips this year, next year. And definitely all the best to you guys. I'm going to continue to support this channel to the hilt, man. Cheers.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that so much. Obviously, you came out guns a-blazing, but you toning it back to show some love for the guys and showing love for the channel, so how can anyone hate on that? Champion Gold, bro, you are a legend. Thank you for popping out on the Hot Take segment. You got any final things to say to the people before we're signing off?
Yeah, guys, everyone donate. Last hour, I want to see donations raining down all over the place, man. This is from Captain Cheeks himself, all right?
Hey, man. He wants to see you guys make it rain, but Champion Gold, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, talk to you later. That was good. Okay, I got to give York Baller a ring now. I feel bad. He called a couple times, so I got to get him on now. Yo, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going well. We got a lead, not a big one, but we're up, so I'll consider it a good position to be in. What did you think of the first half?
I like the start. Obviously, there was lots of energy and getting runouts and whatnot. I know both teams are coming off a back-to-back, so keeping that in mind. But this is the Hawks, so we got to be on our P's and Q's, I think, and just need some solid production from the bench. Everyone's just got to do their part, and I know Birch, he can get boards and get some of that dirty work done for us. It'll take less pressure off Pascal and those guys. Pascal's honestly on fire, so I'm keeping note of that. But I just got to pay attention to detail because, Trey's going to be in the wings, right, coming. And I liked from the last game, I hope we can get a carryover of OG. I liked, especially that overtime. He was very aggressive and looking for his shot.
Yeah,
so,
no, OG's...
Keep riding him.
Bro, OG was so impressive down the stretch of last game. And you know what? Kem Birch hasn't played a whole lot, but I agree with you. He's been a nice presence back in the lineup. He's taken a bit of pressure off the other players. And of course, if there's one part of our team that needs a little bit of work, it's at center. So Kem Birch is definitely...
Yeah, I think we're going to be for sure. But my take, I don't know if Masai's going to just make a deal to make a deal. There's got to be something in there. So, it's obviously glaring hole, but overall, I'll take our record where we are. We're just blazing off some wins against obviously stiff competition, so the meat of the schedule. So it's looking bright. But we just gotta really push and get everything shored up with our bench. But I'm loving it. Hopefully, Freddie and Pascal second half can just steady the offense a bit, because I know we gave up that 18-point lead, but hey, it's not how you start, how you finish.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna put on the animation for the hot takes. That is the motto around here, and I agree. A lot of attention needs to go to the details here, because if we go out this game like we did versus the last time we faced the Hawks with Trae Young back, you know, you don't want to be in a situation where they're biting at your heels in a couple last seconds like they were last game.
Who's going to blink first? I think because it's coming off back-to-back, I think it's just going to be who's going to blink first and who's going to crack in terms of the bench. I know they've gotten some solid stuff. Got to watch out for Bogey.
Yeah.
He's another guy, bit of a sniper, so.
Yeah, they got some dudes. They got some dudes for sure. But York, I got to get to our last caller because we're almost here at the end of the half. You got any final things to say to the community?
Oh, go Raps, go.
Hey, man, I'm with you there. I'll see you in the chat during the second half.
Alrighty.
Peace. Good hearing from him, as always. And I apologize if anyone else was looking to hop on right now, but because of time constraints, I got to go and I got to hit up Magnetic for Magnetic's Mouthful, the other segment within a segment. I always open it up with Marcel and I close it with Magnetic. I promise you, as I did earlier, if you guys haven't called in and you want to call in, I will give you precedence after Marcel does his minute. I apologize if I couldn't get to you today. I promise. DM me next time and I will get you on. But I got to close it out quickly with my guy. I'm literally apologizing to a fan right now. I'm telling me to hop on next time. Okay. Hold on here. Okay, let me give Magnetic a ring. I think Magnetic's at work, so I don't know if he's going to pick up. I think there's a good chance. See if we can get an answer. Hey, there we go. Magnetic, what's up, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing well. Are you working tonight?
Yeah, working it. Pretty busy, but it actually slows down right before 9, and then it just goes crazy.
The calm before the storm, man. The calm before the storm. What are you seeing in this Raptors game right now? Have you had a chance to watch any of it?
Well, I've been watching it, and I also listen to you and it on the radio. So
Right on.
I like it. Precious is looking pretty darn good out there.
Oh yeah, he's having a game actually.
I haven't really seen Kevin Birch do much of really anything, but maybe I'm just not noticing.
Yeah, he's been kind of quiet.
I like the match of Trae Young on Fred VanVleet so much. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that,
And
you know what,
I think
go ahead.
Box out Trae Young for sure. Like they what did he get? Their first 15 points straight
Off of Trae Young?
Yeah, I think it was their first 15 points was all Trae Young.
I think you're probably right. Actually, I came onto the live stream probably about 5 minutes into the game, but that sounds about right. Trae Young coming back from injury. I mean, when this Hawks team's winning, it's because of him. So we're definitely gonna need to continue to control him. And Fred VanVleet staying on him defensively, I think, is a big key. You're definitely right on that.
I think if we could cut him out of the equation, the rest of the team isn't that big of a threat. You know.
I agree. It's manageable. It's manageable at very least.
Where they need their star or they're not really anything.
No, I agree with you. It's manageable if you can help neutralize Trae Young. You won't be able to necessarily stop him, but slow him down and force role players to play. So I like our chances if we can do that. But Magnetic, we're back underway here. So you got any final things to say to the community before I get back to commentating the game?
Freddie All-Star, let's go Raps.
Hey, buddy. I'm fired up about that.
Leave it with that.
I'll talk to you later, Magnetic. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks for having me as always.
Of course. See ya. Magnetic's Mouthful, segment within a segment. You guys know the vibes. But here we are, back underway. And Gary Trent Jr., I turn on my flames. He hits a mid-range J. 65-61, the current score. What more could you want? A win? Me too. Let's see what happens. Capella hands it off to Herter. Herter. Oh, wow. Okay, that was like underrated. He was like, it's rare that you see no-look alley-oops off the dribble, but that was one of them. I didn't think he had that in his bag. Impressive. Oh, Pascal Siakam setting a hard pick. Trae Young flops, but he keeps moving. And then Spicy hitting that little mid-range there. The mid-range shove, or the shove shot, the floater, I should say. Trae Young gets the bucket. Fred VanVleet brings it across half for Toronto. We're up by a bucket. Fred in the mid-range. Misses. Rebounded by Capella. And guys, we're 18 likes away from 100. If you can drop a like spike, help me get to that number. It would help out a ton. John Collins, miss. I'll let John Collins shoot threes all night. All night. I actually dare bro to shut me up with a three. I dare him. He won't. Trent, there we go in transition. Double cocks a little bit and then gets the layup to go. The D to the O. The defense to the offense. You guys know the equation. It equals success for the Raptors. Love seeing us get out and run the ball. It's with Siakam. He's covered by Capella. Oh, take him off the dribble. Ends up giving it to VanVleet. VanVleet throws it back to Pascal. Pascal to Scotty. Scotty, no! Okay, he got fouled. But yeah, I believe it was Vintage Pimpage, or was it Champion Gold? Someone briefly brought up that, actually, I think it was Vintage Pimpage, because he's talking about going on a run so long as Scotty Barnes' knee holds up, and that has been a realistic point of concern. Like, I think he's okay, but yeah, his knees at different points this season looked a little bit unstable. It's been bothering him. A little bit of a tedious injury going on there. So they've tried to rest him, but never for really more than a game or two at a time. Who knows? Hope for the best. I don't think it's anything that serious, but it's definitely been noticeable at different points. Collins, wait, did he? Okay, yeah, he just hit a normal shot. That wasn't a three. Literally, I will dare that man to shoot a three. Okay, maybe I'm playing with fire too much here, but I'm really not afraid of him stretching the floor. Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, the other all-star, knocks it down in the mid-range. I got my flames on for that. Silky shot there from Freddie V. Makes it 72-67, lead for the Raptors. Trae Young throws it over to DeAndre Hunter. He's been kind of feeling himself tonight. Got to be careful. Hunter gets fouled. Wow. Yeah, that's what happens when you're respected in the mid-range, right? Like, you can bait people into those fouls because you know if you don't go and jump, he's going to just shoot it right over you and get it to go. That's why DeMar DeRozan's so good at getting to the line. That game yesterday felt so good. DeMar back in Toronto. We got an all-star in Fred VanVleet. You know, we're on a 4-game win streak after that W. And then to get the W, we tie it up with, 0.2 seconds left until we're going into overtime. Fred VanVleet misses, but Scotty Barnes getting his hand on the offensive board, tapping it back up, putting a little bit of backspin on it with the putback so it sits on the rim and goes. Was it on purpose? I don't know. But he went to the right place, did the right thing, and got the right result. Just flames for that. Flames. Fred VanVleet. He's out on the corner. It ends up with Gary Trent Jr. Gives it to Scotty. Scotty gives it to him right back. And that little reverse layup doesn't go. That was the right idea by Gary, but doesn't get it, unfortunately. Trae Young with it. Oh, wow. What a pass. Oh, gets it to Capella, and Capella puts it in. We're only up by 1 here. Buckle up. That's all I got to say. Buckle up. Whew. Fred VanVleet with the ball, shoots the three, gets it. That's a big shot. Puts his foot right back down on the gas for this Raptors team. He's not going to let this deficit go without fighting back. 75-71. Trae Young throws it into Collins. Collins that tries to alley-oop it there to Capella. Goes off the backboard and the Raptors get it back. And Collins is a beast, but sometimes he's a little debatable with the basketball in his hands. Siakam throws it down to Barnes. Then to OG. OG's going to shoot the three. Come on, knock that, but misses. Ends up with Trae Young, who's now bringing it back for the Hawks. And then Capella. Ooh. The pace right now is crazy. It's just buckets after buckets. Like, you know, bucket to the response to another response. Like, both teams are getting to their offense right now. The winner's going to be the first one to get to their defense consistently. Fred VanVleet pulls up in the mid-range, misses that. Whew. I mean, that's the shot you want to take. You just got to hit it. It's with Hunter now. Ends up with Bogdanovich. Now it's with Hunter again. Gary Trent, great hands. Great hands. That no foul whatsoever. And then, oh my God, we missed the layup at the other end. And then Spicy gets it. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, Brooksy. There we go. Spicy P gets it, puts it in. I'll still consider it taking the D to the O, the defense to the offense. You guys know the drill. Loving to see that. And guys, I got to remind you real quick, pickup ball is back, baby. Yes, sir. With the end of lockdown, we can finally meet up, play in organized groups, do sports, kind of get back to regular life again. And I got an opportunity to do this through the Javelin app. So if you guys want to go to the description of this video, there's a link that can bring you to the Javelin app to be downloaded. Add it to your phone, get updates of when people from the Raptors Digest community are going out to play basketball. But really, it goes beyond that. Any pickup sport you want to play, it can be found in this app. Give it a download. I promise you'll love it. You know, as much as this is a partnership, this is an app I would genuinely use without any kind of like promotion involved. This is legitimately a first app of its kind. It's so cool. It's like Tinder for pickup sports. Such a fun concept. Download the app. Tell me what you guys think. I love it, but give me your feedback. And of course, you can find that link, like I said, in the description of the video. Cristiano, stay around a little bit, man. Get comfortable. Take off your jacket, kick back. Come on, this is home. Stay a while. Appreciate all the love in the chat, guys. You guys are what makes this special. And also, reminder to everybody, if you stick around to the post game, all of our subscribers are entered in a giveaway contest. We tried to do it last night. Ben and Riker determined a winner, but they weren't in the chat to redeem it. I think we used until the end of the episode. So we will be doing a redraw to determine who's the winner, but I believe, according to the way we're doing the giveaway, you got to be in the post game to have a chance to win it. So, guys, this is the kind of clothing that you will be taking home if you get the chance to win. It's like a custom one piece. It's done by a local designer, a good friend of mine, actually, so talented. He's putting clothes on the back of Neymar right now. Of Neymar, Steve Aoki, Jason Derulo. I mean, this guy's like a legitimate designer. And he hooked us up with this clothing giveaway. He's got a hoodie that looks exactly like this. Go check out Ben and Riker's post game. They're doing a giveaway. The big 22K giveaway. Javier, I'll help you out with that play-by-play. '95th birthday for Jack Armstrong's mom. Raised a hell of a man. Shouts out to her. Trae Young's got the ball right now. Crosses half. Takes the pick from Collins. Nothing happens of it. He pulls back out. Trae Young's covered by Siakam now. Gets around Spicy. Puts up the floater. Misses and is rebounded by Anunoby. Outlet to Fred VanVleet. The All-Stars driving. Pulls it back out. Finds OG, who's just going to shoot the three with no hesitation and knocks it down. Ayo. There we go. Oh, you just love to see it. Make it rain. Trae Young, he's covered by VanVleet again. Gets around him, goes to do the floater, and he's not going to miss many of those, man. Trae Young's so slick. Gets the bucket for the Hawks. 80-75, the current score. Trent Jr. for three. Oh! Might have been early in the clock, man, but he's going to leave you open to shoot that. You take it. Knocks it down. Make that an 8-point lead for the Raptors right now with 4:40 left until the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. Trae Young with it. He's covered by VanVleet. Trae pulls it back out, gets it into Collins. Yeah, Collins misses that off the front of the rim on that little jump shot. And then a travel call, bro. Oh, DeLon Wright literally looked to the official and made that call. You hate to see it. You just hate to see it. And guys, I only need 10 more likes to get to 100 on this video. Like I said, I stop panhandling for likes once we get to 100. But in the meantime, please spare a like. It goes a long way. I appreciate it. DeLon Wright kicks it over to Bogey. Bogey shoots, misses that, thankfully. And then it's rebounded by Onyeka, who gives it right back to Bogey. Bogey drives and gets the lay-in on that reverse. Not really a reverse. I guess it is a reverse, yeah. Crafty little lay-in for him. Hawks down by 5. Make that 6. My math isn't too good. Trent Jr. throws it right back to Van Vliet. Now it's in the hands of Anunoby. He's surveying. Makes the safe move. Gives it to Gary Trent Jr. Can't go wrong like that. Gary to Siakam. Siakam thinks about shooting the 3. Ooh, nice little dribble pace by Siakam. Then finding Fred under the rim. Bro, that was a reversal of roles there. Siakam chopping up defenders off the dribble. Draws the double team. Whips it to Fred VanVleet, who cuts under the basket and gets the bucket. A reversal of roles, and Trae Young misses a floater. Yes, sir. Ice Trae. He's cold. And then Fred airballs the 3. I got to get the ice off the screen. That's what messed him up. DeLon Wright over to Bogey. Bogey goes up. And then is that going to be an offensive foul? It is. Good job by Trent Jr. drawing the offensive foul there by Bogey. I believe Bogey getting the offensive foul there for pushing off on the defender. In lacrosse, we call it warding. Warding with the free arm. What is a technical textbook term in basketball? I actually don't know. A push-off it is. But the Raptors get the ball back. That's all that matters. Currently up by 8 points. OG's got it. Hands it right back off to Van Vliet. Fred. Oh, he tried to throw up the alley-oop, but Precious couldn't get there in time. Instead, it's a turnover. And then Trae Young's going to shoot a 3 here in transition. Misses that. And then Collins bats it back out to Wright. The Hawks have the ball again. Trae Young, he's like directing the offense here. I can't tell exactly what he wants, but he gets fouled, so free throws is what he'll be getting. Guys, we're only 3 likes away. I'll stop begging in a moment. Appreciate everyone who's already liked the video. And everyone who's watching right now. We got 145 live viewers, so that's good stuff. Good stuff. Definitely don't go anywhere if you're here now. This game will be a close one. I mean, it got way too close for comfort last time we faced them when they didn't have Trae Young. This should come down to the wire, but I'm confident in my Raptors that we're going to make this 5 straight tonight. Cook It Son saying this is what 65% chemistry looks like. Yeah, I mean, Fred VanVleet just threw up an alley-oop to nobody. It looked a little bit crummy at times there, but I think overall, we're doing a pretty good job. Like, we're up by 8 points, which is nothing drastic, but we've been pretty net positive since halftime. I like what I'm seeing. I can't get too negative. Yeah, and people taking note right now. Monty Python talking about how clearly OG looks gassed. A lot of people bringing up the exhaustion here, saying our horses are tired, people. Yeah, it's obviously the fatigue's going to catch up. We've had 2 back-to-backs this week alone, some good opponents. It makes sense that our starters, who are being just ridden like horses, are going to be tired. But thank God we're young and athletic. I'll say that. I will say that. And right now, Nick Nurse, he's not going deep into the bench by any means. I forgot what that even looks like at this point. But he is starting to use a little bit more guys than we see. Like, already a few times tonight I've seen Chris Boucher, Delano Banton, and Kem Birch, and Precious Achiuwa, right? There's 4 guys coming in that are helping alleviate some of the playing time on the starters, but give it to Crimson Flynn. I want to see my guy Malachi out there. I believe in second chances, and not a second chance for Malachi, but a second chance for Nick Nurse to prove that he knows how to use them. Put my man in. You need a little bit of offense off the bench, I got an answer for you. I always come back to this. The big issue, though, is Fred VanVleet leads the NBA in minutes played. And yes, both Fred VanVleet and Malachi Flynn are good defenders, especially so Fred, but Malachi can hang. He can hang. And it's just a size mismatch when you have 2 guys that are 6 feet tall on the court together. I know Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet, that was a bit of a special circumstance, but with a sophomore player and Fred, that's not completely ideal. So I get why that cuts into his playing time dynamic-wise, But still, like, get him out there every once in a while. Like, it's been like 6-7 games since we've seen him out there last. Last time we saw him, he had like 11 points in less than 20 minutes. I don't know, guys. It's weird. Weird situation. Eric Flynn's pissed. Hey, and Tom Moreau's pointing out that Fred's got 8 assists. I'd like to see that. And Graham's saying 119 to 112 Raps. That's his prediction there. Book it. Mine was 113 to 108. I put it in the chat. And that's exactly why I did. I knew I'd forget. But I knew I had the right answer at the time, so I'll need to go back and verify. But we'll see. And we're at 102 likes. Thank you guys for getting me there. I appreciate it tons. Okay, Hawks hit both of the free throws. Raps inbound it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet throws it over to Anunoby. Anunoby drives, kicks it over to Trent. Trent's covered by Trae Young. That's a little bit of a mismatch, I feel like. I mean, Trae Young on defense just overall ain't great, but then Bogey helps out and gets the block from the behind there on Trent. And now Trae Young at the other end puts up a floater and misses that, a rare miss in floater range. And then OG Anunoby gets the rebound and sends it up to Van Vliet. Van Vliet gets the pick from Boucher, takes the pick. Then Fred from 3 knocks it down. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Using the pick, taking the shot, making the shot. Textbook basketball right there from the Raptors. Bogey, he's got Precious on him. Ooh, nice little move. Wow. Woo. He responds with a 3 of his own. It's 88 to 82. Minute 40 until the fourth quarter. Hold on and believe. That's the motto. Fred Van Vliet drove it in, but drives it back out to get some space. Onyeka Okongwu is guarding him. Fred Van Vliet, oh, wow. Misses that. And then Chris Boucher. I am hammered off the bag of milk right now. This man is doing everything for this Raptors team. Gets the offensive rebound, puts it back. I mean, physical and crafty. That's a couple ways you could describe him. He's playing really great right now. Just a complete 180 from what we saw earlier. But to get back to the play here, Hunter has it. He's covered by Trent Jr., throws it down to Bogey, who's covered by Chris. Bogey shoots the contested 3, and it's an air ball. Yes, sir. Attaboy, Chris. I'm so damn proud of that, man. Way to go, Chris Boucher. And then Fred Van Vliet chopping it up to Chris in the corner. Nah, he ain't gonna. Chris Boucher. Remember the name. Man, what? Chris Boucher knocking it down. Bro, just defense to offense, whatever you need, he's got it. He's got the answer. He's got the headband on. Friggin' dialed in, bro. Friggin' dialed in. They snubbed my man Chris from the All-Star game. I was like, if he hits this 3 and then hardly even moves the bucket at all, just, I love it. Like, do we pay this guy in the offseason? I don't know if we can. I really don't know if we can. To update you on the play, Hawks are shooting free throws at the moment. They hit the first, but Chris Boucher is going to be a free agent. You know, at one point I was like, I wonder if he'll even be able to get as much as he did his first payday, because he was a non-factor. He wasn't playing well. He was hardly playing at all. But at this point, he's proven himself as a role player. He had one lull. It lasted a little while, probably a quarter of the season there, but I mean, he's out of it, and he's out of it with a vengeance. Fred, heat check. Fred Van Vliet putting his foot all the way down on the gas. Knocks down that 3 for the Raptors. Lou Williams bringing it back up court for the Hawks right now, who are trailing 96 to 84. 12-point lead for our Raptors. There's about a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Raptors should have last shot. Lou Williams goes up, shoots the mid-ranger, misses that, but Chris, unfortunately, puts back in the bucket, trying to get the rebound. That's all right. Raptors should have last shot here. Oh, that's it. A little bit of a sloppy play there. Fred Van Vliet got pressured, threw it to Gary Trent Jr. Gary couldn't corral it. We're out of time. And then here we are transitioning here into the fourth. Oh, hold on. Okay. We're getting a big super chat here, I believe. A currency I'm not quite familiar with, but Jonathan Mitchell, my guy, saying, let's go Raps for all the hard work, man. Keep it up. Hey, do you think we could go get for Dragic? What could we get for Dragic? I'm not sure what MKX is. Is that? Jonathan, did you just tip me $1,000? Jonathan, did you? I don't know what MKX stands for. Okay, Jonathan, you got to clarify if you just tipped me $1,000. Man, okay, look, regardless, Jonathan, thank you for the super chat. We'll figure this out in a moment, but I'm not sure what MX means. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, Jonathan, man. Okay. I don't. People are saying it's worth a certain amount or whatever. It doesn't matter. Jonathan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate this tons. You are the man for dropping that. The community, we're feeling the love right now. Like, you guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. But he's asking, what do you think we could go get for Goran Dragic? For Dragic, I gotta be real with you right now, Jonathan. I think a second round pick. I think that's kind of as good as it gets because Goran Dragic does have something to offer a contender. I mean, there's a lot of teams that could use a little bit of scoring pop off the bench. You already know that the Mavericks have really wanted Goran. I think that's kind of a personal request from Luka. Realistically, I think it's a second round pick that we get back, or maybe a young player that we like. Even like a Moses Brown would be, I think, too much of a return to get for him. And Moses Brown hardly plays. The fact here is opposing teams know that we're not going to be able to use Goran Dragic. He gone. He out. So they know that we're pressed to trade him. So the deals are going to be very, very low ballish because we have no leverage right now. So I think a second round pick or a young player that we kind of believe in, maybe something similar to a Precious Achiuwa. Even then, it doesn't seem realistic. I would say a second round pick to give you a definitive answer. That's what I would guess our return for Goran Dragic looks like at this point in time. But bro, thank you so much for the super chat. I think we're doing some conversion here, and still a very, 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 very generous tip. Thank you so much. Hunter in the mid-range. Misses that one, thankfully. He's been smooth in the mid-range. And then Scotty Barnes has the ball, gives it to Chris, gets it right back. Scotty, he's covered by the lawn right. Then Chris Boucher gets it. Then it's down to Precious Achiuwa, who's covered by Onyeka. Precious drives on the big O. Then we kick it back out to Scotty Barnes. Time coming down on the shot clock. And then rough pass there by Scotty, ends up in the hands of the Hawks. And then Hunter gets the lay-in, misses it. He misses it. It rolls out of the rim, and the Raptors get it back. Up the court, Scotty, hey! There we go, little teardrop shot under the rim. Gets it to fall. I got my flames on for the rookie. 98-86, 11 minutes left in this one, folks. Don't go anywhere. Lou Williams throws it down to Bogdanovic, and then it's to Onyeka, who gets the dunk. Look at Onyeka, man. How inspirational. But still. Raps got to dial in. Oh, spicy. You're going to let him get to the rim like that? There you go. Onyeka fouls him. Bro, okay. Onyeka, you can't argue that one. You fouled him. And that was the right decision because he was about to go yam it on you guys. So Spicy will be shooting 2 at the free throw stripe when we get back. You guys know how I feel about Siakam shooting free throws. You got to be on your game here. When a gift is given, accept it. It's offensive to not accept a gift. That's all I'm saying. People are so conflicted over how much Jonathan's tip actually was. Look, Jonathan, if you actually tipped me $1,000 and you did not mean to, you let me know and I will give you that money back right away. But thank you so much for tipping me nonetheless. I don't care how much it is. Any super chat I appreciate a ton, and you're the man for dropping it. Thank you. This game is now devoted to Jonathan. This is the Jonathan game. But Raps looking pretty nice right now, up keep the foot on the gas, guys. It's a double-digit deficit for now, but Raptors got to maintain this lead. Delano Banton's got it. He's getting some fourth quarter minutes. Gets the ball right back from Siakam. Then it throws it down to Precious, who's going to shoot the three. Hey, nothing but net, man. That's his spot. Okay, low-key defenders disrespect Precious from three, and I understand it, but not anymore. Get the scouting report. This man's been hitting open looks. Like, for a guy that needs to improve on his touch a little bit, remarkable three-point shooter. Like, relative to the touch in the paint, remarkable three-point shooter, especially for how young he is. And when I say remarkable, it's relative to what we expect from Precious, but he can knock it down. No doubt about that. Future Serge Ibaka? I hope so. I got to do the Kodak. I hope so. Bogey throws it over. Hunter misses the three, but a long rebound out to Williams, who's going to jack up a three of his own, and then he misses. Bro, Lou Williams is cooled right off. And he is like not really the same player anymore. Raptors turn over the ball. Bogey has it, bringing it back up court. Oh, double team. Good double by the Raptors. Delano almost picks it off, but DeLon Wright does a good job of saving it, securing the ball, and setting Bogey back up for an open three. They miss that, but get the rebound again, and then we foul underneath the rim. It's going to be Hunter shooting too, but I can live with that foul there. Nothing easy. Nothing easy. Make him earn it at the line. No putback gifts. And oh my God. Holy okay. Man. Jonathan. Throwing out a massive super chat. Mustafa's already saying, whoa, Jonathan is goated. He's saying 122 CAD with the conversion for the two supers. MXN is Mexican pesos. I will go for a young talent and a second round pick with the Mavs. The sooner, the better. Jonathan, if we can go and get that from the Mavericks, I'm fully with you. I feel like, to get both of those would be a bit ambitious, but anything for Goran Dragic helps out this team right now, because this team, we don't have Goran Dragic, right? So anything we get back is a boost. But speaking of boosts, thank you, man. I just got out of school. I'm doing a lot of different grinds right now, and people like you hopping in, throwing around the super chats makes a big difference, and you are the man. Thank you. Definitely appreciated. Lou Williams kicks it back out to Bogey. Bogey pulls up in the mid-range for that and then misses. Rebounded by Boucher. He went up there. He climbed and grabbed that rebound. Chris Boucher making no mistake about it. And then an errant pass. Oh, who threw that? We turn over the ball. I think that was Spicy, unfortunately. Hunter goes up and gets the rebound and one. Oh. We did not need to waste that possession. Whatever, it is what it is. Oh, an underrated setup there on that precious three by Delano Banton. Driving and kicking it, finding his guy, trusting his guy, knocking it down. Delano has 3 assists. That's good. Hey, and another super chat right now popping out by Champion Gold Gaming, a.k.a. the King of Cheeks, saying, historic night for the channel. Bro, no kidding. Like, you guys are just... I'm like overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I know I'm like kind of keeping it cool and commentating and like, being my goofy self, but like straight up, I'm touched by this. Thank you guys. Pascal gets it. Woo! Little hit the gas, hit the brake, go up, shove shot floater. It's good. And how many points does Pascal have? I got to get a box score. I haven't had the box score with me all game. And then it's out. Hunter's shooting the 3. This scares me. He misses, though. And then Barnes gets the board. I got to check Spicy's line at the very next stoppage. Delano. Siakam's got it now. He's covered by Collins. A.K.A. John can't shoot a jump shot, Collins. And then Scotty. That's a foul, bro. Are you serious, K? There we go. Thank you. That was a little bit late, but thank you for getting the call. There we go. Timeout called. I am going to go and check the box score, because Pascal Siakam's having a night. Oh yeah, he's got 33 and 8, 33, 8 and 4, 11 of 15 from the floor. This is my favorite stat here. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. I love that. Keep it up, Spicy. And hold on, never mind. New favorite stat. 3 of 3 from 3. And I believe he hit all of those in the first quarter. And only 2 turnovers. And I know it kind of sounds funny, but Pascal, that's like his issue, right? He turns over the ball a lot. Low-key ends up with that Russell Westbrook stat line where you got 3 full columns, but then just a ton of turnovers and personal fouls. But tonight he's kind of keeping it tame. He's focusing his game. I'll put on the Flames for Spicy. Pascal should have been an all-star. But whatever. We know he's an all-star. He's been an all-star. He's got that kind of respect. It's unfortunate he didn't get the nod this year. But like I said earlier, I'm kind of like just low-key thankful after seeing what happened to Charlotte. Like no all-stars, a winning record. You play flashy basketball. You know, like I'm very impressed with the NBA. Bottom line, I think that they're very picky about the criteria now with all-star selections. I think they got pretty much all of them right. The only debatable one's Chris Middleton. Like he's shooting 44% from the field. I don't know. The Bucks are really good, right? They're going to reward winning, which makes sense. But I think Miles Bridges or Pascal Siakam could have replaced it. Let me be real here. Miles Bridges, the Hornets kind of deserved one. I'm happy that Fred got his nod. Pascal's definitely good enough to get it too. But like, if I was a Hornets fan right now, I'd be losing it. Losing it. But good thing I don't cheer for that organization for a number of reasons. Steven popping up in the chat saying, Big Josh, what up? Big Steve, how you doing? York Baller acknowledging this 33-point piece being dropped right now by Pascal Siakam. Oh, you just love to see it. You guys remember when I used to sound off on Pascal Siakam? It was some hostile vibes at that time. You know, this team, it did not look good. The whole entire chat, the whole entire game, we were just like competing over who reasonably deserved the blame the most. It was tough. Like, it was still fun watching the games. We had a lot to cheer about still, but, you know, turning around the season like this is blessed. Like, I didn't see this coming, but I also knew we weren't really healthy at all the first little stretch of the season there, so it's tough to gauge what our actual potential was. But now that we're getting used to each other, a little bit of chemistry, a little bit of experience for these young guys, I mean, you're seeing what it's doing on this court. We're on the verge of 5 straight, so I hope we can punch in our ticket tonight and do that. And plus, we got to slow down the Hawks. They were moving up the ranks pretty quick there. The Eastern Conference is a dogfight. This is the first time I've been saying it in a while, but for the longest time, the Western Conference was, for like a decade plus, the Western Conference was the toughest conference. Like, that is just a bona fide statement right there. Like, completely accurate. But now I think it's actually fair to say that the Eastern Conference has the more difficult regular season. I think the best teams are still in the West. Like the Suns are unbelievable. The Suns are like, they're crazy. I mean, they remind me of kind of like old Warriors vibes. They're different dynamic than that, but you get what I mean. Like, you can't, the Suns are legit. But the Eastern Conference is much improved. That's the takeaway. Oh, and then the Hawks hit the 3 there. So 110-97, the current score. 7:15 until the end of this game. Got to hold on and believe here. So the Raptors have the ball. Fred VanVleet's got it. He's covered by Trae Young. Precious sets the pick. Fred goes. He's in the mid-range, pulls up. Yoink. Gets it. Fred VanVleet yanking that mid-range, making it look easy. Trae Young kicks it over to John Collins. He shoots the 3. Hits the 3. John Collins? What? Who would have thunk? But whatever. We're up by 12 points right now. Got to close out. Job's not finished. And Fred VanVleet, like I said all night, he just takes his foot and puts it all the way down on the gas. He felt it coming off a little bit. Goes and gets the 3-pointer to really put the Raptors in the driver's seat right now. Up by 15. 6:20 left in this one. Herter gets the 3. Hits it. Whew. Stay in the driver's seat. All right, Freddie, I need you to put your foot right back down on the gas here. He crosses half with the ball. Precious sets the pick. That was a soft pick, actually. I like to see a lot more harder picks. Like, I love a hard pick, and I think it's because I have a little bit of a background in lacrosse where, like, if you don't hurt someone with a pick, it's like you didn't set it hard enough. Like, if you get an illegal pick where you, like, put someone on their back, like, coach will be like, good job. You know, like, next time don't do it, but good job. And I'm not saying that's like the right thing in basketball, but I have an appreciation for someone who sets a physical screen. I will say that. And then we got Champion Gold, a.k.a. the King of Cheeks. And he's saying, Josh, take a break. We love you. Start taking it in. And he's talking about, I'm assuming, the fact that I've just been commentating this. Oh my God, hold on. Sorry. I missed another super chat. Bruh. Hold on. I got to get back and cover some of these super chats. I've just been hammering the game. But shouts out to Champion Gold. I appreciate you. But sorry, hold on. Jonathan, bro. I am so sorry that took me a second to see this. But my guy, Jonathan, we devoted the game to him tonight. He's going off with the super chats. He's saying, I have to 3-peat this for Scotty Barnes. What a pick. Keep going, man. And for all the people in the chat, let's go Raps. Man, Jonathan, you are putting an absolute spark under it tonight. I don't even know how to thank you enough. Like, this is special. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. This means more than you know. And, man, we're happy to have you in the community. And the Raptors right now, they're happy to have Scotty Barnes. And you're taking note of that. You're shouting it out. He's like my favorite player out of this draft. Will he be as good as Cade Cunningham and Mobley? It's going to be a tight race. We'll see how it goes. I think Scotty Barnes is probably the underdog right now. But he's right up there with the top dudes, and he's so much fun to watch. So you don't want to go anywhere this season. His rookie campaign's been great, and I'm excited to see what his career has in store, no doubt. But shouts out to Jonathan again, man. 3-peating. Just dropping threes like he's Fred VanVleet. Wait, hold on. Did Ray, I jinxed it. Did John Collins hit another 3? Tell me he didn't. Hold on. I got to look at the box score. My buddy who was cheering for Vucevic the other night in the chat, Keegan, he texted me with Vucevic's line. I don't want to hear about that bum. Okay, so John Collins right now, he did hit another 3. What? Okay, you guys know what happens when I make fun of an opposing player. I know better. I fully know better. But John Collins just looked so stiff with the ball that, like, I wasn't worried. I don't know, man. I'm waking up the devil right now. This is tough. All right, guys. Well, geez, I'll wear that one. It's okay. Raptors still in the driver's seat. We're not hitting any panic buttons yet. Man, I can't believe I'm like overwhelmed right now with the support you guys have shown tonight. I don't even know. I'm gonna play the super chat. Like, no one threw down super chat in this second, but like all you guys, like, I don't even want to start recapping names. Yeah, screw it. I will. Like Marcel, Paul Blunt, Champion Gold. I think Jenfro was in there. Jonathan, like, bro, I shouldn't have even started naming names because I know I'm leaving out a couple here. Every single super chat that was tossed in there is so much appreciated tonight. I mean, you guys are the gas in the tank. Thank you guys so much. Words cannot thank enough. Literally, like, it's crazy. I'm absolutely, like, I can't believe it. Thank you. Let me look through the box score quick. So, Raptors at the moment. Siakam, like I said, 33, 8, and 4. That line hasn't moved since we last saw it. But Trent, 16, 0, and 1. It's so funny, bro. Trent is just like a lethal weapon. Like, high octane buckets, high octane defense, passing and rebounding. Who wants to do that? It's not cool, right? Like, he just wants to get buckets and play D. Absolute weapon. VanVleet, 26, 4, and 9. 9 assists. That's very impressive. I saw someone already pointing that out earlier in the chat. He's been dishing the rock tonight. Anunoby with 6, 9, and 3. He's having kind of a quiet night, but still OG's presence is always good on the defensive end for sure. And then, let me see what else. Then Barnes has 11, 6, and 3. Achua, 10, 3, and 0. And then Boucher, 11, 8, and 1. OG's got the ball. Throws it back into Scotty. Scotty's covered by John Collins. And then Scotty, that was a tough shot. I thought Collins might have fouled him there, but he misses the mid-range J. Wraps up by 7. This is not a... Bro, John Collins gets the bucket. 10-0 scoring run. Bro! Okay. OG. Oh, no. We lose the ball. We turn it over. Hawks are coming back with it the other way. And then Scotty Barnes running the length of the floor, picking off that entry pass to Collins. He's not letting him get it again. Love to see that. OG kicks it out to Trent. This is a big shot. He doesn't take it, though. Then he goes to the mid-range and shoots it and just misses. It rolls out of the rim. Oh, God. Guys, this is getting intense. Okay, my score prediction is officially wrong. I believe I said it was going to be, 113 to 108. It's currently 115 to 110. So I believe, who was it? Because someone gave us a pretty good guess on the score there. I can't remember, but yeah, my projection's out the window. Tom Moreau says, has the last 5 games shown you nothing? Not to worry. I feel like I'll knock on wood for Tommy boy there, but you know, I was talking all kind of garbage to John Collins. I think I called him John can't shoot a jump shot Collins there for a second, and then he's hit 2 threes and had a pretty nasty jam since then. This is just what happens when I talk garbage about opposing players. Like, it's happened this whole entire win streak, but hey, it's still been a win streak. So maybe I jinxed us a little bit. You know, the juju's off a little bit, but that's okay. I'm still going to need to talk my garbage when it comes up. And let's just pray that we can shut down Collins and the Hawks for the remainder of this game, because it's a little too close for comfort right now. It was like this last time we faced the Hawks. Like last time we faced the Hawks, we were up by 15 points with probably 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. And yeah, same thing. It ended up being like a 5-point difference by the end of it. We'll see. Marcel Martin saying, my heart is pounding. I'm with you there, Marcel. It's heating up here in Raptors Nation. And we got 200 people in here right now. Don't go anywhere, man. This is going to be the most exciting part of the game. Appreciate everyone who's tuning in. Bogey throws it into Trae Young. I can't be looking at the chat anymore. I'm going to find too many spoilers. Trae Young shoots that mid-range. Gets it. Wow. Scotty played close to perfect defense there, but Trae Young just gets to his shots. No other way to put it. 12-0 scoring run in the last 3 minutes. Boys. Figure it out. Siakam's got it. Siakam backing in on Bogey. He's by the free throw stripe. Spins off and, oh my God, just rolls out, but OG Anunoby gets it back. What a move by Siakam. Unfortunately, didn't go. The Raptors still have possession, however. Bogey playing defense on Spicy. Spicy kicks it back out to Trent. This is a big shot. Misses, but then Scotty Barnes with the offensive rebound throws it into Bogey. Unfortunately, he was going to step out of bounds otherwise. Trae Young, oh my God, we almost picked his pocket there. It's a 1-possession game, guys. This is way too close for comfort. Way too close to comfort. We're getting a super chat right now by Champion Gold. He's saying, cheek power, activate. Guys, we need the cheeks, the power of the cheeks to channel into this game right now. The spirit of Kyle Lowry is with us. And then what? For what? Okay, never mind. That's a goaltend. We're good. I'm not mad. I got mad for 1 second. I thought that foul was on us. But we good. 117 to 112. Anytime we mention cheeks, things just kind of start to click. And for anyone who's tuning into this now, they're like, what are they talking about? You had to be here. You had to be here to understand. Champion Gold's pushing the cheeks agenda hard. Pause. But anyways, Fred VanVleet. Oh, what a defensive stop there for the Raptors. That was a block on the perimeter. Who just got that? Anyhow, Fred VanVleet's got the ball. Kicks it out to Gary, who shoots the 3. Oh! Big shot, Gary Trent. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ice in his veins. And Fred VanVleet, don't sleep on the All-Star. Setting him up, finding his guy, knowing he's dangerous. He's a rock star in every definition of the word. And then, wow, that was a bogey. Almost turns it over. Fred VanVleet getting his hands in there on Collins. That's good defense. No, that's not a foul. That's a jump ball. That's a jump ball. Nah, that's a jump ball. Bailing out John Collins right now. And yeah, that block right there was OG Anunoby on the perimeter blocking Trae Young. Whew, you want to talk about clutch defense? When I call OG Anunoby clutch, I don't say it strictly in an offensive sense. If anything, I just mean it as he does both. It's a two-way player influence. OG Anunoby getting it done in the clutch for the Raptors, but Trae Young gets loose for the lay-in there. 120 to 114. It's a 2-possession game with a minute 35. Guys, I might miss a super chat, but I can't dare look at the chat right now. It's going to need to wait for a moment. I got to see what this Raptors team does. We're only up by 6. We got to close this thing out at home. Fred VanVleet throws it into Scotty Barnes, who throws it to OG for the reverse dunk. Bro, he's got his fingerprints all over this game right now. OG Anunoby. He had a pretty subtle stat line coming into these past few minutes, but just some huge points right now and some big defensive plays. And then Trae Young gets blocked by OG. Bro, the O to the D, the offense to the defense. It can go either way. OG Anunoby's doing it all right now. This is crazy. I mean, I haven't seen a player play like this in the clutch consistently game after game after game in a long time. And doing it at both ends of the floor. Bro's out there acting like Kawhi. I'm not even kidding you. This is insane. OG Anunoby has the ball again. Oh, you know he wants to do something special. Gives it to Scotty to shoot the 3, and then Scotty taking that nail and hammering it into the coffin. That's what I'm saying. Rest in peace, the Hawks. Bro. OG and Scotty. And there you go. If anyone was worried about Scotty's demeanor recently, he's smiling cheek to cheek, bro. Cheek to cheek. Cheek to cheek. Champion Gold somewhere smiling right now with his cheeks. I got something wrong with me. But anyways, what a play. What a sequence. OG Anunoby literally took that game into his own hands. Getting shades last night. There's Scotty Barnes holding it up. You know what's up. You know what's up. And then, of course, Champion Gold popping back in to remind us that the cheek power has been activated. His exact words said, cheek power, activate, finishing move. Got the Mortal Kombat voice out. Finish him. Well, Scotty Barnes just did exactly that with a 3-point finishing move. Bro. Absolutely crazy game. We're about to get a little bit of a timeout here, so this is as good a chance as any with 215 viewers in here to remind you guys that if you don't have the Javelin app downloaded, this is how we're going to be meeting up to play pickup basketball with our community. If you think you can cross me up, you think you put me on skates, bang a 3 in my face, swap me into the front row, maybe. You know what? You probably can, but you won't know until you show up and play hoops with us. This is the app that allows you to do it. It connects people in your local area looking to play pickup sports. I think I already said this, but the link is in the description of this video. It's at the very top. Give it a click, give it a download, and let me know what you think. I personally love the app. This is more than a paid promotion. This is something that I would be using regardless. Go check it out. Hawks inbound the ball there to Hunter. Hunter immediately shoots the mid-range, misses, and then rebounded by Barnes. He's going to be sent to the free throw line. Stat pad that man. Stat pad that man. He's in the Rookie of the Year race. Guys, Flames are staying on. The Flames stay on. Scotty Barnes throws it in there to Gary Trent Jr. Gary throws it over to Fred. And then it goes down to OG Anunoby. OG gives it to Pascal. Okay, I guess we're killing time. I don't know why I acted like there was a sense of urgency there. We're good. We're letting the clock die out. 125 to 114. You guys already know. You already know. OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, Gary Trent Jr., Fred VanVleet, take a bow. Precious Achiuwa had a game too. And then, hold on, we got Marcel Martin popping out with a super chat saying, this Raptors team is a god slayer. We might not be able to figure out the OKCs and the Detroits of the world, but when it comes to top-end competition, it really brings it out of this young group. Let me tell you that. This is nice, and I always reference this, but even during our best years with Kyle and DeMar, we would just abuse below 500 teams. And it was very clear for that reason that, we were a group of great supporting players, but we really needed someone to elevate us against other top teams. And we didn't really have that at the time. So, Kawhi trade happens, fast forward, you end up with a championship, all that great stuff. But come to the now, and it's like, of course we have a little bit of a minor issue playing down. But for the most part, this team they wake up for the big occasions. For those big games, they give you big efforts. And, this is a great example. The 5th straight win for this team. We are red hot. And I mean, like, there's so many great supplemental storylines that are going into what's going on right now. Fred VanVleet's an all-star. They're playing out of their minds. Hold on. I think I'm missing some super chats. I definitely am. My guy Paul Blunt throws down a super chat. He throws down the 5 for 5 in a row. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. You love to see it. I think I've said that too many times this stream, but I'll say it one more time. You love to see it. Where are we at right now? 28 and 23, 5 games above 500 for the first time this season. First time in a long time. And boy, it feels good to be back. I know that they're going to walk into the change room, right? They're going to be like, I think I got my swagger back. Because they do. And taking down the gods, as Marcel's saying. We're a god slayer. This is great. I mean, we got to take care of business against those lower teams, but these are recent developments, right? I think you put out OKC or Detroit tomorrow, barbecue chicken. It's done. And we're getting a view of Pascal Siakam on the screen right now, who scored 21 points in the first quarter, 3 of 3 in the first quarter from 3-point range. Dialed in is an understatement. This man really got the Raptors on their horse to begin with tonight. And of course, others chipped in, kept the parade going in different ways, but Spicy P, a huge part of it, undeniably. Graham saying, I'm pushing Spicy P. Man, he was pushing P before it was cool. So, shouts out to him. This is his time. He's doing great. Not an all-star, but, he is. He's in that tier. We already know well enough. He's been an all-star before. I don't think he's tripping over the fact that he didn't get selected. He's just going out there with a chip on his shoulder like he normally does. And I got to say, it just means good things for us as fans because we get performances like this. But, hey, Spicy P's turned it around for a while now. I gotta say, this is awesome, and I want to remind you guys too that in the post-game show, Ben and Riker, you don't want to miss that, man. 5 straight, they're gonna be hype. They are giving away a hoodie that looks like this. It's done by a local designer, my good boy, and you guys do not want to miss this thing. It is awesome. It's one-of-one clothing. This guy puts clothing on the back of Neymar. I'm not kidding you. I promise you, I'm not. Check out his page, Dust to Gods. He's doing this one-on-one giveaway. Go see Ben and Riker to get the information on the giveaway. They're doing it in the post game. You don't want to miss it. And hold on now. Hold on. Red alert. We got another super chat. Oh, hold on. We might have a few. I gotta get my bearings here. Oh my God. Jonathan Mitchell. 3-pointer and 1 super chat for the W. Jonathan. Are you guys trying to make me cry on stream right now? You guys have absolutely done the most. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I cannot thank you enough for you popping into the chat tonight. Stick around, bro. Come. I want to see you in every single stream after this. Thank you so much for doing this. I mean, you are the gas in the tank of the Raptors Digest. All you guys who are making it rain with the super chats right now. But I got to take special note of my guy, Jonathan, who's just been throwing out huge super chat after huge super chat all night. Thank you so much, man. You are the GOAT. I mean, we got a lot of people around here we call GOATs, but you are definitely in that category. I can't even articulate how much I appreciate it. Like, humbled, blown away, all of the above, man. All of the above. And I'm already overshooting a couple other super chats, but going for the and 1 3-pointer, Jonathan is. And then, of course, Champion Gold needs to remind you guys that we the Cheeks. Anytime we start talking about Cheeks, this man brought it out early in the game, and I was like, come on, Champion Gold. Like, when you super chat me, I need to say it. So, like, he had me talking about Cheeks for the first half of this game, and it just elevated the play of the Raptors. Something about it. Maybe a Kyle Lowry memory somewhere in there about the Cheeks that are hanging up in the rafters at Scotiabank. But when we talk about Cheeks, this team excels. So, Champion Gold, you're a big part of that, bro. Appreciate you. It's just been a crazy night. It's been a crazy night. Oh, and Jeremy W's pointed out 1 game behind the Nets, I think. He thinks. So, we're not sure, but... Oh, my God. Jonathan. Jonathan drops another one. You guys are literally not going to stop until you make me cry, huh? You guys are the best. You guys are the best, man. I went into this stuff, brand new into this, and this is my dream. Like, I've been always passionate about the Raptors. Sports journalism is my thing. And then, we started this live stream, and people like you giving me this kind of support. I literally sleep better at night because of the support you guys give me. Like, I feel so much better about the job I do. You guys literally help put money in my pocket, which means a lot to me. I just graduated out of school. I cannot thank you guys enough. Jonathan, thank you for what you're doing right now. I see you. I appreciate you. You are the man. All you guys. What a historic night. This is awesome. What a win. What a vibe in the chat. I gotta say, the chat's just been vibing the hell out. This is amazing. And we got this giveaway going down with Ben and Riker right after. Fred VanVleet's an all-star. Spicy Peas dropping 30 pieces. Like, life is good. This is amazing. Bro, I don't even know how to thank you guys. I'm just going to keep on doing this. And I'm going to keep on doing it to my best ability and keep on improving the product that we have here at the Raptors Digest. And, you know, hope for the best from there. But one thing is for certain, none of it happens without you guys. I'm going to hang out for a moment now and read out the box score a little bit. But like I said, do not miss Ben and Riker's postgame. It's coming up soon. So 33 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for Spicy P. So that's all day. That's all day. And then Gary Trent Jr., 19, 1-1, 8 of 17 from the floor, 3 of 5 from 3 with a steal. You know, he actually put together a pretty good game. No turnovers. Solid. Solid. VanVleet, 26, 4, and 11. Okay, I kind of slept on how good of a night VanVleet had. He was 5 of 10 from 3-point range too. I mean, he hit some big buckets. He did hit some big buckets. Then we have OG Anunoby, 8, 10, and 4, 3 of 8 from the floor. But man, coming up big. Like, coming up huge. And Scotty Barnes, 16 minutes, 9 rebounds, 4 points. Sorry, 4 points. What am I? Okay, my brain just turned into spaghetti there. Scotty Barnes, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 of 11 from the floor. So he's over 50% from the floor. 1 of 2 from 3, 2 steals. And I got to say, that 3-pointer he hit at the end, even though we probably would have won without it, just symbolic of hammering that nail into the coffin of the Hawks. Big time bucket, big time setup from VanVleet. It was from Anunoby. Big time play. What a way to end the night. And then to look at the rest of the performers, Achua 10-3 and 0 in only 18 minutes. Boucher 11 and 8. Hold on, Boucher. Okay, Chris did hit a 3. Guys, so and then Scotty Barnes, how many assists did he have? Bro, okay, hold on, guys. As if this night could get any better. I hit my bet. If you look down below, I missed when he hit the 3. How did that happen? But if you look down below, we've cashed out on the bet. There we go. The bet is hit. Lock it in. Over triple money your return. Bro, this is crazy. Knocking down bets, getting super, like, I can't even thank you guys. This has been an amazing vibe. And check out that. We knocked down the bet. I posted it on the Instagram story and the Twitter beforehand. You can always find my bets there. Bro, grateful. This is amazing. What a night, man. Like, I don't even want to turn off the live. I just want to sit here and, like, talk to you guys. This is it's a crazy feeling right now. Everything that could have gone right tonight went right. And that feels awesome. I'll look through the quick box score I just don't want to turn off the live. But Ben and Riker are going to be on soon, so I will need to turn off my live eventually. So Capella, 8 points, 9 rebounds, 0 assists. He's kind of a spotty player. Like, a lot of people would look at a guy like Capella and be like, oh, we need a 7-footer. You know, I don't even know if I would want a Clint Capella on the roster the more and more I think about it and the more that this team proves themselves. But that was his stat line on the night. Kevin Huerter, we kept him pretty ineffective, actually. He only hit 1 3-pointer. He was 1 of 4, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Trae Young kept that guy in check. How about that? 22 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists. He was 9 of 20, 0 of 4 from 3-point range. Bro, Trae Young didn't hit a 3 tonight. What? Okay, I got to put on the Flames for that. That's big. John Collins, low-key, shut me up at one point. I called him John can't hit a jump shot Collins, and he came out and banged 2 3-pointers in the clutch. But he ended up with 23, 6, and 1. He's actually probably the Hawks' best player tonight. And then DeAndre Hunter, 23 for him as well, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 of 18, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from 3. I gotta say, I like DeAndre Hunter's game. He's like a young, poor man's Kawhi. I don't know. That's a stupid comparison, but his mid range is just silky smooth. It's like the Zohan. He's trying to make the world silky smooth again, one jump shot at a time. But I gotta say, his offensive game's cool to watch. This Hawks team's cool. You know, I don't want to give him too much love when we're facing them, but I love Onyeka. Onyeka's my guy. As much as I chirp John Collins, he does play with some aggressiveness, so I respect that too. Bogdanovich, what did he have? He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, shot under 50% from the field, was 4 of 9 from three-point range, had 4 steals and a block. Okay, so Bogdanovich kind of showing out defensively. And then former Raptor DeLon Wright, I noticed him out there tonight, 8-2-2, very effective, and he had 4 steals as well. Okay, and then Onyeka Okongwu, 4-6-1, and then Lou Williams, bro. What is going on with Lou Williams? 1-1-0. He's what happened to this player? What happened to this player, Lou Williams? Like he's debatably one of, if not the best bench player of all time. And I know someone's going to come into the chat and be like, bro, you forgot about him. And very well I did. But, you know, he's right up there with Jamal Crawford, definitely, for like one of the most effective bench scorers of all time. And that's like statistically backed. He's got the awards 3 times, 6th man of the year. One of them happening in Toronto, so that's special, but disappearing a little bit. Whatever, man, it's not our problem anymore. And Lou Williams talked mad garbage about Toronto when he was trying to get Kawhi to come to the Clippers. How'd that work out, Lou? But whatever, I'm not going to be salty about it or anything. I have love for all former Raptors, even though it sounds like I might be salty at sometimes. But hey, that's just how a passionate fan sounds. And guys, I got to look through the chat quickly to make sure I didn't miss anything on the way out here while I was reading the box scores. But, bro, a historic night, to say the least. I mean, you guys already know this doesn't happen without you. You guys put the gas in this tank, and I'll continue to try to put on the best show for you guys possible. And let's think about when the playoffs come around. It's going to get crazy. It is going to get crazy. So, you know what? We'll keep marching there. This team's on 5 straight wins. I'm excited to see what the future holds. But guys, in the meantime, I'm signing off.